Hello everybody, welcome back to mathematics class for this week. Okay, so this term, because this is our revision week, this term we have been able to look at a couple of topics. We have looked at statistics, we have looked at some of angles of a convex polygon, we have looked at data presentation, bar charts, bar charts. We have also looked at identification and properties of angles, under which we examined adjacent angles, alternate angles, vertically opposite angles, corresponding angles. We also looked at theorems, and under theorems we're going to be wrapping up this same week, that is our revision week. So preparing for your exam, which is coming up next week, you are supposed to go through all of the other ones that we have taught in the past. Okay, so today I'm going to be explaining the exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle theorem. Okay, so look at this angle. Earlier on, we have when treating polygons, I did say that angles within the diagram is the interior angle. They are called interior angles, while those outside your diagrams are called your exterior angles. Okay, so there is a theorem for measuring the exterior angle of a triangle. Look at this. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two remote interior angles. You will recall that in the past, when we treated polygon, I did say that the sum of angles, or the sum of the exterior angles of a polygon, angles outside a polygon, when you add them together, whether an hexagon, pentagon, or octagon and the likes, when you add the exterior angles of a polygon together, they should always give you 360 degrees. And we did say that interior plus exterior of each junction like this, in the interior angle plus the exterior there, will give you 180 degrees. But another shorter cut to always find your exterior angles, especially when you are treating a triangle, so is that the two interior angles facing your exterior angles, the addition of these two angles here will always give you here. Okay, in this diagram, in this figure I'm giving that I have here, my exterior angle is named angle 1. The two other interior angles are called angle 2 and angle 3. You can see here that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. So that means if here were to be 20 degrees and here 30 degrees, if they ask you to find here, you will simply say 20 plus 30 is going to give you the answer for this place, because angle 2 and angle 3 are remote angles. So let's proceed to go and see something like an example that we will use. Okay, look at this. I think this is one of the questions sent to you for revision week. Okay, so let's have a closer look at this question. Look at this. In this place, you are given 70 degrees here, 50 degrees here. They are the two interior angles that you are given, and they ask you to find these exterior angles. So you just simply say, we have said it earlier on as a theorem, that the measure of your exterior angle is equal to the addition of the two remote interior angles. So the two remote interior angles you have here are angle 70 degrees and angle 50 degrees. The addition of these two angles will give you these exterior angles. If you are going to use the other method we have treated earlier, which is interior plus exterior angle equals to 180 degrees, you would have been looking for, you would need this place, the value of here, to be able to apply that formula. Okay, even if you were going to do that, you will still arrive at the same answer. So this is a very faster and simpler approach. Let me try the other approach so that you can see that it's the same thing you're going to arrive at. 70 degrees plus 50 degrees here is going to give us 120 degrees. Okay, that sum of angles inside a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So that means 70 plus 50 gives me 120. That should tell me that here is 60 degrees, because 70 plus 50 will give me 120. 120 out of 180 degrees will remain 60. So that means this particular side is 60 degrees. And I have told you earlier that interior plus exterior is always 180 degrees. If here is already 60 degrees and you are looking for this place, and you know that the total must give you 180 degrees, what do? 180 degrees minus 60 degrees will give you here, which is 120 degrees. Do you now see that you are going to arrive at the same thing if you follow that longer route? And if you just simply say sum of the the value of the exterior angles outside is equal to the addition of the other the two interior angles, two remote interior angles, two opposite interior angles, which is 70 degrees and 50 degrees. is 120 degrees. So here is 120 degrees. Let's look at another question. Yeah, look, this place they've already given you the exterior angle as 140 degrees, but they say you should find this angle. And you know that the addition of the two interior angles facing your exterior angle, we always give you the exterior angle. Since here is 140 degrees, I will just take 45 degrees out of 140 degrees, and it's going to give me 95 degrees. So this place is 95 degrees. Okay, let's take one more example and then we'll move on. Look at this place also. I am giving the exterior angle, then one of the interior angle is not there. What will I do? I will take away 50 from 115 degrees, and it's just going to give me here. I hope that is clear. Okay, so having done that, let's look at some other examples that will help me to be sure that you have mastered this topic. Let's look at some other part. Look at this. Did you see y? This place they say find the value of y, which is an exterior angle. The value of y is equal to 70 plus 88 degrees, and that is 158 degrees. But how this is not the way we were taught before. The other approach you might want to use is the longer approach, which is the approach of first getting this internal angle that is close to your exterior angle, which will give you what? If here is 70 and here is 88, the total of these two will give you 158 degrees, and you already know that the sum of angles inside a triangle is 180 degrees. So that tells me that here will give me 22 degrees. So if here is 22 degrees, and like you were taught before, if you are going to use the other approach, interior angle plus exterior angle is 180 degrees. So if here is 22 degrees, here will definitely be 158 degrees, because here plus here must arrive at 180 degrees. Do you now see that you will get the same answer if you just straight away says that the value of your exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles, two opposite interior angles, two remote interior angles. That's the way the theorem puts it. Two interior remote, that is two interior angles that are facing that exterior angles. The two interior angles that are facing the exterior angle, when you add the two together, it will give you the answer for the exterior angle. Let's take one more example. Look at this. This is an exterior angle here. The two interior angles directly facing that exterior angle is 42 degrees and 20 degrees here. So I'm just going to add 42 to 20 degrees, and it's going to give me the answer for this place, which is 62 degrees. I hope that is clear. So let's just move further so that you can we can take more examples that will help you to understand. Okay, if you are given a question like this, here we don't have anything like exterior angles, but you are asked to find the value of x, and I think this is one of the, this occurs in one of the questions that you had with you for this week. Okay, you are asked to find the value of x here. How do I have all these scattered angles here? I know that the sum of angles in a triangle will give me 180 degrees. Don't worry. This is one of your angles. This is another angle. Then this is your third angle. Your third angle is just being splitted into two. One of it is 25 and the other is 75. So you are not supposed to worry yourself. This third angle, the total is 90 degrees. And how did I mean 100 degrees? How did I get my 100 degrees? 25 plus 75 gives you this third angle. A triangle cannot have four angles. It will only have three angles. Look at it. Angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. Just that the angle 3 was splitted into two again. It was splitted further. So they don't get confused by this demarcation. Just add the two together to form this your angle 3, which is 25 degrees and 75 degrees. So when you are looking for your x now, what do you now do? You add your 100 degrees that is here. You don't have business with this 65 because it is x you are looking for. You don't have business with this 65. It's not part of the angles of your main triangle that you are solving with. So this is 100 degrees. Here is 40 degrees. 100 plus 40 will give you 140 degrees. You just take out your 140 from your 180 degrees, and you are going to have your x, which is 40 degrees. I believe that is clear to us. Okay, so if you are going to look for, if you are asked to find x, you just simply say 40 plus the total of this place, which is 100, plus x is supposed to give me 180 degrees. So you solve for your x. Here is supposed to be 40 degrees. In this calculations here, they are not looking for x, so I'm sure this calculation is for another question. So you don't bother yourself with this, just ignore this. Follow what I said. This addition makes this angle to be 100 degrees. Here is 40 degrees. So you just add 100 plus 40, we give you 140. Take 140 out of 180 degrees, we give you your x. Should in case you are given a question like this and they ask you to find your x. Okay, let's proceed. Look at this. I've explained this earlier on. This is your exterior angle. These are the two interior angles. So the sum of your two interior angles facing your exterior angles will always give you the value for your exterior angle. Okay, I think I have one more question that is similar to the ones you are giving. I just wanted to see that before we close. Okay, look at this now. All right, I know this might give some people it's a little bit tricky. Okay, why they have to write this thing outside is because 7x plus 6 degrees cannot easily be written here. This space is too small to contain this. That was why they put arrow here and wrote it outside your diagram. So this 7x plus 6 degrees is actually supposed to be written here, but it can't contain it, so they had to write it outside and use an arrow to point at it, so that you will know that this thing they wrote outside is meant for this corner. It's supposed to actually be inside this way. So when you see a question like that, because I know I sent a question that is similar to this to you, when you see this, don't be confused. This is 7x plus 6 degree is actually supposed to be written inside here. And when you are going to find your x, because you are supposed to find x, if you want to find x in this kind of shape, what do? We have already agreed that since you are giving your exterior angle as 116 degree, the addition of this place plus this place will give you here. We give you your exterior angle. So once you already know that, what do? 7x plus 6 degrees plus 4x degrees will give me what is equal to 116 degrees. Then you solve for your x by collecting your like terms. Just simply say 7x plus 4x plus 6 will give me is equal to 116 degree. What do? 7x plus 4x is 11x. That would mean what? 11x plus 6 degrees equals to 116. What are you supposed to do? 11x, when you collect like term, you transfer your 6 to the other side. That will give you 11x is equal to what? 116 minus 6 degrees. By the time you transfer your plus 6 to the other side, it becomes minus. So you have what? 11x degrees is equal to minus 116 minus 6 degrees will give you 110 degrees. So 11x is equal to 110 degrees. If you divide both sides by 11, you are going to have x is equal to 10 degrees. So that gives you your answer. X is equal to 10. That's why it is written here. So I want you to solve the other ones on your own. Just follow the pattern I have followed. You just add here plus here to get your exterior angle. So if they give you numbers directly that don't have any x, you just add those two figures together and you get your exterior angle. But if they give you something like this that have x, just solve for your x using the algebraic process. Just follow, collect like terms and solve for your x, and you'll be good to go. If there's any question, you can send it to me on WhatsApp. So having done the revision for the mathematics, I want to say that for your business studies, try and read your cash book, definition of your cash book, the 3 types of cash book that we have. Then look at how we solved. Go back to the video that explains how to solve a question on cash book. That is your single column cash book and your double column cash book. Also, for your civic education, you want to revise democracy and pillars of democracy. For social studies, you want to revise your what is that about social studies now? Cultism, causes of cultism, effect of cultism, and some other ones. Okay, I might be able to send that to you on WhatsApp. So like, come your way next time. Bye bye.